Hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and this is you're watching the highlight of the last race. That was Bahrain Grand Prix in my career mode. That was a disappointing week, but let's see what we can do in this new race week. That will be the Vietnam Grand Prix, and this track is the newest track of all. As you know, although this year due to the pandemic, race couldn't happen there, so man, this is going to be a great week. Finally. Let me just film some activities and I'll just go for the power equipment upgrade in the first one, and then the second one is giving me cash and driver claim, and the third one will be power department focus or chassis team build. That will be a better option. And overall we are not having any money for the upgrades, but yeah, we will be doing some upgrade. That will be in the chassis department. So that will be 12th of April will be coming out. We are looking good overall, but yeah, we are having a new sponsor. We will be adding a new sponsor. Let me just check who will be the best of all. So I'm confused between the Atlantic or should I go with Novus, but I think I'll go with the Atlantic, and because that is they are giving more cash, so let's go with it. And for 77 days will be signing with Atlantic as a second sponsor. Let me just put them on my livery and just change some of the color. I guess black will be matching it. Although we are heavy on our upgrades, there are a lot of upgrades which are coming in the next week. So let me just check if what we can do in the my perks. I'll just purchase some of them. Social media team will be there, and then power mapping. Should I do it? Or I'll go with media coaching. It'll give me one extra answer. And then development feedback will be giving me a boost of resource point by 10%. That is very needful. So let me just forward this and let me see what can be done now. So most of the things are looking good right now. I hope so. And yes, we have a failure. That is in the aero department, so we need to work on it. We will be again putting our resource points on it just for a standard development, and it'll be coming to April. So by next week most probably it'll be coming. Let's jump straight into the weekend for our practice.
I've had a chat with Carl about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement. So
and I did feel the improvement. And we did got ourselves a rival in the form of Nicholas Latifi, and let's jump to the qualifying session right away. So this is our first try, and my god, oh god, this is a very good circuit actually. This, I can say that this is the Asian circuit of I'll say Monaco of Asia. This is as good as that, but it was due to the pandemic the event race couldn't happen here. But here I am on my flying lap to do the best out of my car to give some good position to the Racing India F1 team. Overall this is the straight what I'm talking about. This is the longest straight I guess in any circuit, and this can get me up to the speeds up to more than 335 km per hour. So that is a good straight. And then after that this is a braking zone, and in this braking zone if I accelerate too hard, it most of the times my back end slips off, so I have to be very careful on this. And then power down the straight again. Man, I was feeling powerful in this car, but eventually, and even my time went I'll say I improved a lot, but in some areas my car was still struggling a lot. And these are the few corners where I lost a lot of time, although my delta improved, but eventually we end up like 20 seconds, so we were last on the grid. And even Korea, he was above us. We were like 1.5 seconds below him. Although Nicholas Latifi,
Your take on it.
let's see.
Your teammate beat you today. Was it a setup issue or something else?
I mean, he was really good, so it's their win.
You won't be starting at the front of the pack. Are you worried?
Yeah, dirty air is one of the issue. So my air department noticed it.
Great. Well, that's
Because of you. Get out of here. Yeah, above Nicholas Latifi, we qualified actually 21st. It was showing us 22nd, but we did 21st.
The Formula One circus has arrived in Southeast Asia once more as we usher in a new era and get ready to go racing here in Vietnam. A lap of Hanoi circuit then, 3.4 miles around the Vietnamese capital. A number of the 23 corners take their inspiration from other great circuits, hopefully creating plenty of passing opportunities. A warm welcome to Anthony Davidson, who's beside me in the commentary box today. Now, I want to talk to you about Valtteri Bottas. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel and Albon, Ricciardo, Sainz, Ocon and Lando Norris, Perez, Stroll, Daniel Kvyat and Raikkonen, Grosjean, Giovinazzi, Pierre Gasly and Juan Manuel Correa, Magnussen, Russell, Rowan and Nicholas Latifi. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Final racing again, and for the setup I'll be going for the one stop bits and 5 red lights, and away we go for the Vietnam Grand Prix. We had a really decent start. We did overtook 2 of the cars. I just tried to put my everything in the first lap, and in that there was some touching, there was some contact made by other cars, so I'll try to just stay away from them. I was on P20, I did overtake George Russell, and now on the straight Korea and Gasly both are fighting, and behind me is Russell and Latifi in the Williams, and on the right hander, and I just managed to defend him, but yeah, I'll just go on the inside line. I just saw them, and that was a great move from our side. We just overtook 2 cars on a single corner, and this is one of the very good straight actually.
That's a good start. Keep it up.
Thank you, Jeff. Braking zone. And I did overtook Gasly on that corner. Now this is the part where I just love to drive the car. This is the most, I'll say, courageous part, because a single mistake can end up in a DNF, so we have to be very cautious at this part. But yeah, it's lovely to drive here. We were showing good pace till now because we were on the softs as of now, but let's see what we could have done here. So Valtteri Bottas set the fastest lap on the second lap itself. Our tires were looking good at this point of time. I was thinking that if our tires could hold up to lap 10 or something. And now Gasly will try to make a move on us, and Korea is also behind us. But we are defending both of them. So that is nice touch from ourselves, because otherwise we could have lost our position. And now down to the straight. And now this is Carlos Sainz, who is having some issues in his car. There's a yellow flag in this sector. Here he is. Carlos Sainz is out of the race. Okay, now there is the safety car again. This is the third time the safety car is coming.
Avoid a penalty. Slow down. Maintain positive delta.
Come on, this is the third time the safety car came out. And no one went into the pits. Ah, Lord, oh Lord. Why did this happen?
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap.
Oh, I guess Norris did made a pit stop. So now safety car ended and we are racing again. We were looking good, and on this particular part I thought that we did make some contact, and yes, after I was editing this I saw that we have some minor damage on our front wing, but it was not showing me on the MFD.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake.
But
Use
due to that
overtake.
single touch, due to the single I'll say damage, my car was losing a lot of time. I was losing a lot of time on the corners. It was getting wobbly. As you can even see that I was not able to just move on the corners. And here Gasly trying to make a move on us. He'll be diving down the inside, and yes, he did manage to overtake us. Oh, he pushed me on to the side and he did overtook us. Man, that was bad from Gasly, but what we could have done, because our front wing is damaged, and as you can see I was seriously losing a lot of time on the corners because there was no downforce at this time. I was feeling that, so I had to adjust according to that downforce which I was having. Man, behind me it was Korea and Ricardo, and now Ricardo will be trying to rage on us, and I was already losing a lot of time due to the tires and the front wing damage, and now Ricardo is trying to make a move on us, and he did manage to take a move on both of the Racing India F1 team cars. These Renaults are really getting faster with days. And now these corners, this part of the track was feeling hell to me, because this requires a lot of downforce which was missing from my car. Although this was looking like a small damage, but
Gap to the car in front
it
is
was not.
1.5
And
seconds.
my softs were degrading at a greater pace, so I had to do something. And now Korea was behind us. We did let him through. I didn't want to make any damage with him,
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care
but
of
we'll
it.
try to just defend off Paris. Otherwise he will try to attack me and Korea on the same straight. And Paris did manage to overtake us, and he did take a very brave move. I thought he would crash, but yeah, eventually he didn't. He did manage us. He did manage to pass us. And now Russell and Latifi are behind me. This race was getting intense, and this was lap 8, where I was thinking to make a pit
When
stop.
approaching the pit window, you'll be on the hards.
So my strategy was to go for soft and hard, so that we can complete the race in single pit stop. But yeah, I had to now manage to defend myself from Russell and Latifi, and now I guess in the front, Paris would be trying to make a move on Korea. And yes, this is Korea defending off Paris. That was a really great move, but eventually Paris did overtook Korea. Here Korea locking up his front, and then Paris passed him in his pink Mercedes. Still, I was just struggling with my grip. I was struggling with everything, so I thought, should I be going with the pits? But yeah, before that, Korea went because he was front of us. And now we were P15 because most of the back runners, they did went into the pits.
We're a +1 lap of extra fuel.
And with that, I thought that most of the people, they were going for 3-stop strategy.
Pitting this lap then, come into the
So I
pits at
thought,
the end of
why
this
not? Why not us? Here Latifi, and we are fighting here. Latifi managed to pass us. And then Lando Norris also went in front of us. Here I was just going for the hard tires because I was losing a lot of time, and here I got a penalty because I just exceeded the track limits. I was not even aware of that. And come on, I had to wait for 5 seconds, and after that only my team started working on the tires. That was the worst thing from my side. That was a big blunder which I did in that lap. So I was now in the last. I was trying to find out what we can do here on. And here is Esteban Ocon, and I think he is also retiring from the race. He is parking his car, so I guess
Okay, slow down,
this
down. Your delta is negative,
also
which means you're
caused
too
a
fast.
safety
Reduce your
car.
pace.
Man, if this could have happened just a single lap before it, I would be really in a great stage. But I thought I will be making a pit stop because I was in the last, and I thought I should go for the stop just to cover the time. And I don't know what I was thinking. I seriously don't know what I was thinking at this
Exit
time.
now.
And I was already feeling my tires, these soft, they were like just, the rubber
Racing
was not
again.
there.
The safety car is in this lap. When the field
I knew that.
accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap. Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
I was just trying to do the best which I could do because I had a lot of fuel which was left in my tank, so I was just trying to use that as in a form of a rich fuel and use my overtake button as much as possible. Although the overtake DRS was not enabled as of now, but I was just trying to do my best. And here on, I was just attacking on Latifi. I think I'll be able to catch him. And yes, we did make a move on us. We did make a great move on us, and we did win past Nicholas Latifi. I guess that was a good strategy from our side because we were already last, so that didn't matter. So now my target will be George Russell, but he was looking good. He was in a really good shape as of now. Here George Russell is making a move on Korea, and somehow Korea did manage to defend George Russell. And from the outside, George Russell did win past Korea. That was a great move from George Russell. Man, George Russell in this William is doing a great job. According to me, he's doing a great job. And I was just trying to do my best just to make sure that I'm doing, and behind me was Hamilton. And here we are on Korea. We went again on the inside line and we did dodge, and although we were able to make a move on Korea, that was a great move. That was the second move which we did make from the same corner. Now I did manage to get some of my pace. I was really looking good as of now. But the cars in the front, they were just going ahead of us. With Norris behind me, Korea behind me, I guess Norris will be trying to attack me now.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre. We can take you this lap.
And I just went to pits I just went into the pits because my tires were not there. I was losing a lot of time. And behind me came Korea. I guess this will be the double
Juan Manuel is
stacking.
in the pits. Juan Manuel in the pits.
If our team needs to do something, they need to learn from the Mercedes how to do the double stacking. Man, here Korea had to waste. This was not a good
The
strategy
exit
at all.
will receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track. P19, you have P19. Grosjean is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 8.0
We were not looking
seconds.
good
They're
as
on
a
fresh
team.
mediums. Juan Manuel is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 15.1 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last
I'll say
stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 11
our
laps to go.
strategy went wrong a lot. Here I am trying to chase everything, every damn car, or just try to reduce my time in front of me, which was of Latifi. And now George Russell came out of the pits and he was ahead us, even after making the same pit stop. We were on the mediums, Russell was again on the softs. Russell did manage his tires.
Our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
And now I was just wobbling around the circuit. I was trying to do my best, but the speed was not there. I'll say the speed was not there. The lack of downforce because of the contact we made in the barriers, that has left it with the broken front wing. And here are the front runners. They were just doing great. They were trying to lap us in like this lap 22 or 23. And I was really interested who will be going to win this particular Grand Prix, because this was
This pace is strong, but be aware your tires need to go the distance.
yeah, because Ferrari was really looking good at this time, and this is what a view it is. What a view it is. Ferrari was really looking good at this circuit because this is having biggest, longest straight, and because of the power. And here I was chasing down in the front pack, and eventually I did make a big mistake and I just went into
Okay, box,
the
box, box. We're adjusting the strategy.
barriers.
Come in this
That
lap.
was the biggest mistake.
Caution,
That was the
caution.
biggest
The virtual
mistake in
safety car
virtual
is
safety
out.
car.
Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta.
As you can see, I just damaged my car.
See ending. Wait for green.
I did the biggest blunder. I don't know where my mind was. Maybe I was just focused on the front runners, and here I am. I am not even having a single piece of my front wing. I'm just happy that my tires were not damaged actually. And by that time, I am just trying to struggle. I'm just trying to defend myself from Latifi, Korea, because at this pace there was like nothing which was left. And again pit stop. That was the fourth pit stop, I'll say. Third pit stop. Man,
Go, go, go.
three pit stop in a single race, and with the accident with two safety car, one virtual safety car. This was just looking like a roller coaster ride, and I was just trying to do best I could do, because I need to at least overtake Latifi. And yes, Latifi was in the pits. I don't know what happened to him also, but he also went into the pits, and we were in front of Latifi at
The car
least.
behind has come in. They're now on the soft tire. Softs on the car behind.
So we will be fighting like it is similar to that. We will be fighting with Latifi till the end of the race. I was giving my best on these softs because we both were having the same tires. And these are the front runners, man. I was just thinking when we can just come across them. I'll say when they'll overtake us on the blue flag. I was disappointed with this race, because we could have done best, we
There's
could have
only
done
one
better.
lap of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the
And I
race.
just did my best. I just used my rich mix, and Sebastian Vettel here won the
At
race.
the moment, the car behind
Obviously,
us is lapping faster than us by
and
around
even
1 second
Latifi
per
was
lap.
faster. That was the biggest blunder I could have done in the entire race. Man, 3 races, 3 times we are getting the safety car, and none of the time we were in the points. That was like the worst races, I'll say worst start for racing in F1 team. I was trying to defend off Latifi, but he was just behind me, as you can see. He is just coming out of the corner. And I was trying to do my best, because actually I
Not gonna
did
be able to
know
run in this engine mode
that
much longer. We're about a lap
Latifi
over
won't be able to
target.
catch us,
Drop
but
down
still
to mix too soon.
there were chances. And this is the two last corner, and yes, I did win wide on that, but eventually we did came in front of our rival Latifi, and we did manage to finish the race. At least we didn't went for DNF.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Man, 19. Bad. This is seriously bad, man. Here, guys, is driver of the day. Yes,
So, Anthony,
Ferrari,
what made the
Sebastian
difference out there
Vettel.
today? Well,
What
he played the
on
safety car
earth?
to
What in a
absolute
parallel
perfection.
universe
There's
this
so
is
many
happening
factors to worry
that
about once
Sebastian
the race
is winning
neutralised. Means
something?
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on
Man.
top once again.
I
A
guess
sublime
Valtteri is
race
doing
today,
really good.
And a stunning win for Ferrari.
Damn. Here are the celebrations for the Ferrari team.
And after this round of the World
And we
Championship,
were like,
here's how things look in the
Sebastian,
drivers'
Max,
table.
Valtteri,
More points for
Bottas.
Valtteri Bottas, further
And where are
solidifying
we?
his lead
I
at
don't
the
know.
top of the
Valtteri,
table.
the
Now, to see how
138.
things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship.
Okay.
No change in the top
Both
spot,
of the
but with
Racing India
today's
F1
points,
team,
their hold on the lead is
18th
getting
and
weaker.
19th.
Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved
George
their
Russell
position.
looking good.
A strong weekend from
George
them as
Russell
they
is
fight their
seriously
way
looking very
towards
good,
the top.
as you
It's
can see in
been
the
an
timing chart.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. Why do
Hello.
you think you weren't as quick as your teammate today?
Because obviously I was not having a front wing.
You had a close battle today, didn't you?
Yes, we did had a close battle with Latifi.
Had a bit of contact today. Who was at fault there?
I was at a fault, but because I didn't want to affect my
Any
claim.
comments about the collisions?
No, I don't have. Obviously, my front wing was damaged, so obviously that was downforce. Come on. How can you be so
Great.
dumb,
Well, that's
lady?
everything.
Nicholas Latifi has gained more positions, and we both are equal. And in the terms of team acclaim, we went to number team acclaim overall level 4. Better thing, and we did get our sponsor money. And yeah, that's it for today. And if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video. And let's see, we'll be right back for the next video. Thank you. A peace.